of the body. One of the things that we know about the physical body is it takes time to travel through physical space. It takes physical time. But we just traveled to the edge of the known universe, and it took no time. It took time for me to describe the trip, but go there now. Go there, to that infinite shore where the known meets mystery, where the waters of mystery stretch out as far as you can see. How long does it take to get there? It doesn't take any time to get there. Did your body have to travel to get you there? No. Our focus of attention is free to go anywhere, even to the edge of everything that is known. Let's go back there. Let's go back to that shoreline and let's just sit here. Behind us is all the known, all of it. Not any one thing in particular, just the whole chunk. And here on this beautiful, soft, sparkling sand, we can just sit and wonder. Feels good. It's a good place to be. And this is where we can be still, is here on this shoreline. Because our mind doesn't have to think about anything in particular. It's just open, observing, free. When we sit on the shores of the known, where they meet the sea of mystery, we see this overlap, and it's constant, all the way, everywhere we can see, between the known and the unknown. There's a constant overlap. And that constancy, when we focus on that constant relationship, or just the constancy of it, that's where stillness is. In the constancy, in the continuity, in the endlessness of it. It is permanent. It is solid. It is unbroken. That's where our solid foundation lies. Not in the physical. The physical's slippery, impermanent, constantly moving. The non-physical, the immeasurable, is unbroken. It's solid. It's a very different idea of solid. But one of the ways that you know that it's solid is the second that you want to go there in your mind, there it is. Whatever you want to go to in your mind, whatever you want to think of, you know. If you want to think of elephants in tights twirling fire batons, every time you want to think of that, it will be there. The imagination state, the immeasurable state of the imagination of the psychological territory is constant, solid, and unbroken. The vibrational state of everything that exists, because everything and every non-thing, every physical, every non-physical expression is vibrating. And that vibration is constant, and everything's vibrating at once, in its own way, and all together in the same way. Those are the aspects of our life that are constant, permanent. That is the substance of our life, when we go around thinking that we're physical, when we go around thinking that we're 5'5.5" and we're in a living room bubble, there's so much we're not conscious of, and so little that we are conscious of. And when we're not consciously focusing on our non-physical life, we can never be still. We can never really rest. We can never really relax. Relaxation comes to the body through the mind. The body is impermanent. The mind is permanent. Life is permanent. There is no part of life that stops being life. There is no part of life that dies. There's no part of life that can be annihilated. It wouldn't be life. Life, by its very nature, is active and constant. So, when we focus on our spirit life, the life of our heart, when we focus on our imaginary life, the life of our imagination, the life of our mind, then we are focusing on what will always be there. And this can give us a sense of calm and peace. And we can go to that shoreline anytime that we want. We can leave. We can leave the physical perception behind and go. It's funny, your body doesn't go unconscious. You don't go physically unconscious because your mind has gone to the edge of everything. We're doing it all at once. It's the same thing with our location. When somebody says, "Where are you at?" Yes, I'm in a living room, but I'm in a living room in a geographical area on the planet Earth, in a solar system, in a galaxy, in a universe of endless galaxies. It's the truth. And it is a much bigger, freer, easier place to breathe, to be in that big picture view, because that is a real part of our life. And you can prove it to yourself over and over again. Go anywhere you'd like in your mind and just know that the second you step into your mind life, your mental life, the second you step into your meaning life, the meanings in your heart, you've stepped out of the body. We're having out-of-body experiences all the time, and we don't know it. As a matter of fact, isn't it quite a possibility that we can live from the mind and spirit? That we can be aware of the meanings that we're living? That we can become more aware of what we're focusing on with our personal attention? What we're freely choosing? We don't have to stay locked to this physical. We don't. It's a very hard life to stay locked to the physical. There's a lot of stress, there's a lot of pressure. Like I said, it's constantly moving. When our perception is in it, our perception is that we never get to rest, and we're just exhausted. Even if we get physical rest,